This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
This is my so-called whatever.
Yes.
And we are going to do a
new segment.
Yeah. Nikki thought of this idea and I thought it was pretty cool.
So here it is, guys. There's a little segment that we're going to do throughout the rest of the year. This right now, we're going to do Christmas themed. And Brooke and I are going to do it for the first time.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see what we're going to do. And it's called
Pick a Pick.
It sounds... Maybe we'll change the name. Maybe not. But it's called Pick a Pick. And so what you do with Pick a Pick is you pick a picture. Any picture from your childhood growing up in the 80s or 90s. And then you explain what's going on in the picture and who's in the picture, kind of moods, thoughts, feelings, things that happened in or around that time, and write a story about it.
Yep.
And send it to us. And then we'll read it for our 80s and 90s segment.
And we'll share the picture too.
That's right. And so right now we're doing holiday stories.
Right.
But we'd love to also get...
Any story.
Yeah, send us your 80s and 90s story now if you have it.
Right.
Like, just do it. Just do it. So...
That's right.
I'm losing my voice.
This is episode 4.
That we're doing.
Because I'm gone.
Yeah. Brooke's gone. See you, Brooke.
I'll be back next week.
Yep. And, so yeah. So we decided we're going to do this one's going to be a little bit shorter.
Yep.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be a full episode. But,
we'll see where it lands.
Right. Brooke's going to read her story. And then Brooke's going to talk about her picture. And then I'm going to talk about mine.
Yep.
And, we'll see where we go.
My picture that I have, I don't know what year it is because honestly, like I'm looking at the corner where, you know, when you used to get pictures developed, it would have the month and the year. Well, this is March 1988. I believe it was probably more like, it was definitely Christmas Day, but I think it was more like 1986.
See, that's the same thing with my picture. It says 86, and I'm pretty sure I'm like at least 3 or 4 in that. I'm not like 6.
Right. Because my mom used to like take a bunch of pictures and then not develop them for a long time.
I think that was because it was expensive to develop, you know?
Well, yes, and you had to like go to the store and you had to send it in. It was a whole thing. So I believe this was probably 1986, which would make me 6 years old. So in this picture, it is, like I said, Christmas morning, me and my brother. We kind of blurred out his face because I don't know if he wants to be on this. So
and yeah, that's fine. You know what I mean? Like
nobody cares anyway.
No.
The first thing that's going to stand out, I think, to most people is that my brother is holding a My Buddy doll.
Yes. That was the hot toy of
the
season.
A hot toy. I don't remember. I feel like he got My Buddy before they had Kid Sister because my mom would have got me Kid Sister
at the same time. Oh yeah, because that would have been the perfect opportunity.
Exactly, because that's
how
my
missed
mom
opportunity.
That's how my mom did gifts. Like if she could get 2 of them, or if there was like a girl version and a boy version, like that's what she did.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like this was before Kid Sister came out and she got in My Buddy. I don't know if he really wanted it or not, but he liked it. He used to play with it a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because he was a year younger than I was, so if I was 6 and he was 5, so he was, about that age.
Yeah.
Now, me, you will see I'm wearing my Mickey Mouse Club pajamas with fake suspenders.
That's really cool. They looked real.
And the buttons are real on the pants, but they're not holding anything up. They're just there for decoration. But I loved those pajamas. I love them because I love Mickey Mouse Club and anything Mickey when I was a kid. So
that's cool.
And I am holding up my kitty cat. It was like a ceramic kitty cat mobile.
I call it a mobile.
I never know how to say it. My whole life I've never known how to say it. But that hung in my bedroom for many, many years.
Did you make it or did you get it for Christmas?
No, I got it for Christmas. I believe it was from my grandmother because she loved cats too. And she always got me cat stuff.
That's nice.
So she also got me an ornament every year and most of them are cat themed and I still have them.
That's really cool.
So this cat thing I had in my bedroom, and then when we moved to Bangor and I had my own bathroom, it hung in my bathroom and it was there until the day we moved out. Like,
really?
Yes. Right by the window.
Where was it?
Right by the window, by the sink.
Okay.
I just loved it. And I actually was thinking about this the other day, or maybe last week, wondering, like, where is it? What happened to it? I don't remember getting rid of it. My mom probably did.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, because, but if I had it, I would totally hang it up.
You totally should.
I just don't know where it is and if we even have it. So, but also in this picture, like, okay, speaking of gifts, I have, you'll see if you zoom in there, you'll see my little pony. And I think that might be a pound purry.
I'm pretty sure it was.
But the thing that's bothering me about it is that the head isn't very low. But I think it is a pound purry.
Were there like two types? Were there pound purries and then ones that, like, one was by Kenner and one was by another?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe.
I felt like there were two versions of, like, the cats.
I don't remember.
And, like, pound puppies. So there was, like, pound puppies and then there was, like, I don't know, locked up dogs. Or I don't know. You know, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't, like, necessarily a knockoff. It was, like, that they came out, like, around the same time. And I could be completely full of... Yes, I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't remember. I remember pound puppies.
Mm-hmm.
They had the little box. And I did have a pound purry, and it was gray. So this is probably the pound purry.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just don't understand why it's not in its box. Unless it's sitting on top of its box.
I bet it is. I bet you took it right out.
And also, I love that I can zoom in and look at our old school VCR. That was our first VCR. And you can see the tape, the VHS tape on top.
That's awesome.
If you can believe it, I think that was our Alice in Wonderland tape. Which I still have.
Which you talked about.
I love that movie. That TV movie. And, of course, we had the wood paneling in our living room. And the beautiful, very 80s drapes.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, those are nice.
Yep, they were very lovely. And our tree. It was a real tree. We always had real trees. This particular year, the tree is actually a very nice shape. That didn't always happen. Because my mom would send my dad to get the tree. Mm-hmm. And my dad would find whatever was cheap. So he'd come back. Like, I remember one year he literally came back with a tree that was round. It was like a globe. And it fell over several times. But
he was like, hey, it's full. You can pull out some ornaments on it.
Yeah, but it fell over and broke a bunch of ornaments.
Oh, that's not good.
Then they finally figured out to strap it to the wall.
Oh.
But on this year, this tree looked nice. Now, I'm looking at the ornaments on the tree, and I see several. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like several that I still have on my tree.
That's neat.
Like, we just put our tree up today. I put a bunch of these ornaments up on my tree. And I just think that's kind of cool.
That's really cool.
I used to get ornaments, like I said, from my grandparents every year. And of course, my mom gave me some too when I moved out and had my own family. And now we just have too many ornaments.
Same here.
And it makes me sad because I want to put them all out because they all mean something to me.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have 2 trees.
Well, I literally just said this today. I was like, okay, Pete, we need to get another tree to have downstairs because we have too many ornaments, but I can't not put them out.
Right.
And I can't not put his out from when he was a kid because he has kind of the same type of thing.
I'm thinking about doing a smaller in the entryway.
Yeah.
Like a smaller tree.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And then have the big tree because see, I'm going to have the vaulted ceiling, so I'll be able to have a huge tree.
Right. See, that's the problem we have.
See, right now we have 10-foot ceilings.
Yeah.
Which are the bare minimum. We can't even get the star on top of the tree.
I can't get the star on my tree.
So.
Our old house had the cathedral ceilings.
Yeah.
So we got a tree and we didn't even care about how tall it was.
Right.
And now this tree, we have to bend the top down.
Yep.
Or else,
too.
it can't.
Yep.
And the star goes in the front.
That's what ours does too.
Top. And eventually we'll get another tree because the house that we're in now will be in for a while.
Wasn't it you that told me about the beer can angel that you had? Was that your story?
No.
Somebody I was talking to was telling me about the angel that they always had on the tree, and it was a beer can, and it was an angel. And it was a really nice story because they said, that was their parents' first. It was an angel. It was, really neat. It was made out of a beer can.
Oh, weird.
And
no.
Because I was like, is that a beer can? On top of the tree? Because it was, years later when they were older. Aww. I thought it was you that told me that story.
Nope. Similar story, though. My parents, my mom made their star, our star, on top of the tree out of cardboard that she cut in the shape of a star, used glue and gold glitter.
That's neat.
And she had a McDonald's straw that she glued to the back and, cut so you could, grip it around the top.
Oh, neat.
And that was the tree topper for our tree my entire childhood.
It should be, as it should.
And even when my parents, because they didn't have much when we were born, at all. And even as my dad got a better job and they had money and they could buy things, my mom still kept that tree topper.
That's really awesome.
And I don't know if she still has it. I feel like she probably does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she puts it up, but you know how you keep those things?
Yeah.
I hope she has it. If she does, I'm going to ask her for it, and I'm going to put it on my tree.
Hey. Nan always had an awesome tree topper that had, like it had candles, but it was liquid, and it would, like, flutter.
That's cool.
And so she gave it to me, but, like, the liquid had stopped working.
Oh, yeah.
But she always had really cool Christmas stuff.
That's neat.
So.
Nan would.
She always had, like... She had, like, this bell that was what she would always hang on the wood, what do you call it, like, entryway?
Yep.
And it would play songs when you'd walk underneath it.
Oh, cool.
It was really cool. Like,
See, that kind of stuff is fun.
I love it. Love it.
So, that's my picture.
That's awesome. And so we'll post these on the website.
Yeah, we'll post our pictures.
And so you can look at them, but we're going to be as descriptive as possible here. So you might not even have to look at it.
Right.
All right. So the picture that I was going to use, I somehow lost. But this is from the same year.
Perfect.
So I'm going to explain the previous thing, and then maybe I'll find it, and then I'll post it, but it's from the same Christmas. So this Christmas, which I believe was either 84 or 85, I can't remember.
Okay.
I feel like somebody told me that, and please, if you have younger kids, cover their ears. So we're going to give you a couple seconds to just...
Turn us off.
Right.
And turn us back on later. Or shove them out in the other room.
Yep. Okay. Should we go now?
Sure.
Okay. Do you think I should talk about this? I don't want to ruin anything for anybody.
I think they know what we're talking about.
I mean, we're explicit content.
I think they know what we're talking about.
Okay.
You probably don't even have to say the words.
Right. So, someone had told me that there was no such thing as Santa. I do believe this is the story. I was too young.
Yep.
And so, one night, a snowmobile approached. I believe it was Christmas Eve.
Yep.
And Santa came in my house and sat on my chair. And there was a picture of me, like, bewildered. You can look in my eyes and you can tell I am just bewildered. Like, there is Santa and I'm sitting on his lap.
Right.
He just came in on his snowmobile. Like I said, I don't have that picture, but I have, like, I believe it's the morning after. Christmas morning.
Yep.
And, so this is me in my little nightgown. And I'm going to blur out some people in the picture.
Yep.
But you can see in the background, there's a hat that has Nikki on it.
I gotta say.
In glitter glue. You see that?
Yes.
And I wore that many times. Looks like my dad's putting together a remote control car that maybe is for him. Or me. Who knows? I'm pretty sure I remember that remote control car. I remember playing with a remote control car, so who knows? The bird cage that I talked about is in the background.
Oh my gosh.
And there is George. George is back there. I believe, is it George? What was my first bird's name?
I don't know.
Again, I'm not a bird person, so I know I had a Tweety, but...
I feel like I remember you saying George before.
I feel like it's George. George was the blue one, I think. And then, like... this is totally like early 80s because like you can tell this is a lot of 70s still left over.
Oh yes,
they were holding on to those 70s. Got some brown and orange wallpaper in the kitchen with some orange sheer curtains. Do you see that? Do you see that going on back there? See that? Look at that.
Okay, when did they get rid of that?
Oh, it was a while. I'm pretty sure you probably saw it.
I feel like I remember it.
It was a long time.
I feel like I remember that. Yes.
My mom, and I've always felt like my mom was very stylish, but they really dug that kitchen because everything matched. We had the brown fridge and the brown stove and the, and the dark wood. And then all of a sudden it was like, okay, we're changing out and everything's white.
Yeah.
As it is today. But you can see a lot of this stuff is like totally 80s. Totally.
And, yeah, it is. I'm looking
Nan's
at
outfit.
clothes.
Nan's outfit. Hey.
Nan looks so young.
She does look very young. She looks so young.
She was young.
She was. And I feel like, yes, I feel like that's the Santa that we still have that's kind of possessed. There's this Santa that my great uncle Sankey, that's his name, gave to me, and it rang a bell.
Yeah.
And it would go, bang, 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 and it would go shuffle, and it would go, ding, 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 ding. It would ring a bell.
Yeah.
And so I had that for years, and so it was battery operated, and I remember my dog couldn't stand it. And then, like, one year we put the batteries in, and he was, like, slow.
Oh.
It didn't work anymore.
But you still have it?
I think so, yeah.
Let me see it.
You can see the box. Because I still have the box. I feel like that's it. I feel like there's a Santa on that box.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that is a Santa on that box.
Yeah. And his beard's kind of coming off now. And
oh.
yeah.
I love this.
Just like so nostalgic.
I know. Like I'm looking at like the boxes on the floor. Trying to figure out like what is that?
Like what did we get for Christmas?
And you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to turn my camera on and I'm going to zoom in with the light.
Hey. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to bring up one of these Christmas stories.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to read this story.
Okay.
This one's from Courtney.
Cool.
And she has pictures to go with it. So here we go. As promised, my favorite Christmas memory. It was Christmas 1984. I was 8 years old and my sister was 6. It was the year of the Cabbage Patch Kid. My sister and I wanted one so badly. I can remember opening up our gifts on Christmas morning and being disappointed because there wasn't one under the tree. Well, my mom was being sneaky that morning. Our last thing to open up was a clue to find the last gift. I can't recall now what the clue was or how long we searched, but we found that last gift. We each got our Cabbage Patch Kid. They were hidden in the laundry room. As you can see from the attached picture, we both got the red-headed girls just like us.
Oh, that's so cute.
We were so excited and couldn't wait to show them off later that day when the family came over for Christmas dinner. That was my favorite Christmas gift of my childhood. These are awesome pictures, by the way. That's a good picture.
Oh
Look,
my
they even got
gosh.
like carrying things.
That's so cute.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
I love the tree.
And they have Care Bears too.
Yes.
I had Funshine Bear.
I did too. That was the one with the sunshine, right?
Yep.
I did too. That was the only one I had.
That's the only one I had too. A lot of my friends had the green one with the rainbow. Or like light bluish.
I think it was pink with rainbow.
What was the blue one?
The blue one, there was one with like the cloud.
Okay, not
Was
that
that like
one.
the sleep one?
Not that one.
There was
Maybe
the green one with a clover.
That's it. No, this one was teal.
Teal with, I don't know.
I think that's the one Erica had. Possibly.
Teal. I don't know what the teal one was. No, I'm going to look.
So I think I got the Cabbage Patch Kid in like 85 because like they came out in 83.
Yeah.
I think they were still a little scarce in 84. Possibly.
Yeah.
Or I might have gotten it at 84 or 85. And I can remember opening up what I got was I had opened up one of the presents and it was an outfit. And I put two and two together.
Oh.
Because my mom wouldn't get me an outfit.
Without one.
Right. And so,
something to put on it.
And then Graham gave me the doll.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Marcy. I still have her.
Mine's Jocelyn. I still have her.
That's a nice name.
I got her in, I think it was 83. But my aunt got her for me.
Oh.
And I don't even know if she was my aunt yet. She might have just been like my uncle's girlfriend.
Oh.
But it was really, like it was really nice.
That's really nice.
And it was a surprise.
That's cool.
And honestly, like, I don't know that I even knew what they were. Because I was 3.
Yeah.
I was almost 4.
Yeah.
But it was just like the hot toy.
Yeah.
And she was able to get one.
That's cool.
So maybe that was it. She was just able to get one. So she thought she'd give it to
I was like, hey.
a little girl.
Yeah, that's nice.
So, but I still have her. I loved her.
That's really cool. Thank you, Courtney, for the story.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love the story. And so we'll be sharing more Christmas memories as they come in.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. Actually, you want to read one more?
Sure. All right.
So this one's from Jenny.
This one's from Jenny. She sent in, and let's go.
I'll read it. All right.
My fave holiday memory has got to be Christmas pajamas. Every year, my mom would get us a new set, and back in the early 80s, we all know they were usually nightgowns.
Yes.
I love me a good nightgown, though. Oh, and let's not forget putting rollers in our hair before bed. They were so tight it hurt to sleep. I remember putting rollers in my hair. You probably didn't do that.
No.
Because you had curly hair. But I remember, like, my mom would put the foam rollers in mine. I found a pic of one of my fave toys from Santa, my Wuzzle named Rhino Key.
Oh, Wuzzles.
I loved Wuzzles. That pic has to be circa 1986-ish, pre-New Kids days, LOL. The next best memory is when I got my New Kids Christmas tape. We played it for the next few years on Christmas Eve while we got ready for Santa. Thanks, ladies. Thank you, Jenny.
These pictures are
They're so cool.
solid gold.
They are.
So first of all, look at, she's got the Santa hat with the glitter.
That's awesome.
Just like me. And then adorable dresses.
Yes. My mother
I think we all had one of those lace collar dresses.
You know, I didn't. I did, but not a Christmas one.
I don't think I had a Christmas one, and mine was a little bit smaller. Like,
yes.
And a little bit less lace.
But like I would have hated that. To be honest, like I would have pitched a fit.
Oh yeah, I didn't like dresses.
So, but my grandmother would have been thrilled
for you to be in that,
to see me in something like that. like seriously, this picture right here.
Those were expensive dresses, though.
They were expensive dresses. They were very nice dresses, and my grandmother, my mom, my great aunts, they all would have thought that those two little girls were dressed beautifully for Christmas.
Oh yes.
Beautiful.
Christmas dream.
Yep.
Look at that wuzzle.
That is
Look
awesome.
at those rollers. That's adorable.
Yes! Oh my gosh. Were those like the ones that, like the twist ones?
And wait a second. What is that underneath? Oh, that's the tree, the glowworm tree house. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. And so cool. And also Jenny sent another email, so you might hear some clicking because I'm going to go and take a look here. She had a follow-up.
Yeah.
And this is when she got her new kids' dolls. Look at all the dolls. Oh, I would have freaked out. Wait. So was this taken before you unwrap them or after? Like, because here's the thing. Here's a tradition that my dad always said.
Yeah.
So the gifts from Santa were always unwrapped.
Yeah.
And the gifts from his mom and dad were always wrapped.
Yeah.
But Santa always wrapped everything.
Oh.
I think Santa liked to wrap.
Oh.
During my Christmas. Or liked to wrap me presents.
Oh. Interesting. See, I would say that for this picture, that's after everything's been opened.
Okay.
I know when Santa would come to my house, Santa would, if it was a big present, like let's say if I were ever to get the dream house I always wanted.
That would be unwrapped.
That would be unwrapped. Santa would have assembled that. Or like when I got a vanity one year, like that was unwrapped because it was assembled. But if it was like a box, something in a box, Santa wrapped it. And I kind of find that Santa does the same thing in my house now.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Like some things are wrapped, some things aren't. And sometimes I think Santa just gets tired of wrapping.
Maybe. Hey. And
Santa just thinks, you know what? I'm going to put it here. I'll put a bow on top of it.
Yeah.
But here you go. I think that Santa sometimes gets tired.
Hey, I can relate.
I think we all get tired.
Yes.
But that gem.
Look at that gem.
That is a gem.
Look at that. Okay. So I had one of these pillows. I just looked at it in a picture, but mine was Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Yes.
And hers is a dog. Mine was Winnie the Pooh, and it had pockets and a zipper. So you could, I don't know, stick stuff in it. Maybe it was like a sleepover pillow. So like maybe you put your like change of clothes and stuff in it.
I don't remember those pillows, but that's
I
awesome.
loved mine so much. But it was worn. You can even see it in that picture.
You just loved it.
I loved it to death.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you get here? Pound puppies. Adorable.
Aww.
That's adorable.
That is adorable.
She's adorable.
That is a really
She's
cute
adorable.
Picture. And I love
Look at those
the little curlers.
I like the little dimples.
I know.
You are adorable. Look at, is she in a mirror? Because you can see the back of her head.
Is that her?
That's adorable. Or is that her sister? Maybe?
I wonder if that's her sister.
Does she have a sister?
Who's the other little? Yeah, she has a sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Those are awesome. Thank you for sharing those with us.
So cute.
Oh, wait, we have one more. Oh, she got the rainbow. I had Rainbow Bright. I had Rainbow Bright, and I loved that dog.
I loved Rainbow Bright.
She had the horse, too. That's so cool.
I don't think I had the horse.
That's awesome.
My friend had the horse.
Thank you so much for sharing those. We will share those on our website. So you can look at all these pictures on our website.
MySoCalledWhatever.com.
And you can also, we'll probably put them on Instagram and share all the stories because that'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right. So we have one more. And this one's from Jill.
Cool.
So, do you want me to read this one?
Sure.
Okay. My family moved to South Florida from Philadelphia in 1981 for my dad's job. A few years later, we had our pool put in our backyard. My mom thought it would be a great idea to have my brother and I take a picture with our feet in the pool to send as Christmas cards to our extended family back in Philly. I'm sure we drove her crazy that day because we complained the entire time. I can still remember how cold that pool was, or at least to us Florida kids. You can see in the attached photo that my brother is very reluctantly dipping his toes in the pool. That's a riot. Despite the cold water torture, I totally lucked out in the parent department. They always went out of their way to make the holidays special. My dad would decorate the outside of our house like he was Clark Griswold, and my mom would try to get us everything on our list, from waiting in line for Cabbage Patch Kids to going to the record store with a list of CDs. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
One year, my parents wrapped up a card that started with a scavenger hunt that ended with me dialing an unfamiliar phone number. I lost my mind and jumped up and down when I realized the phone number was ringing in my bedroom. They got me my very own phone line, which was a huge deal in the early 90s before cell phones. Yes, it was.
Yep.
That is awesome. I would have freaked out.
That's totally awesome.
After opening presents, many Christmases were spent trying to play video games with my brother, which usually resulted in me crying because he was so much better than me. I never got to play because he never died to give me a turn. As an adult, he now makes a living programming video games, so I guess he was just doing research. That's awesome. To relive those memories this year, I bought him a retro Atari game. Hopefully I'll get a chance to play. That's awesome. I also included a picture of my brother sitting on Santa's lap with a Mr. T look-alike because it's too good not to. Jill, you're a riot. She finds the funniest thing. She's the one that found Shane McDermott. And you know what? I went to his Instagram. He's a nice family man. I think he was just caught up in the moment. Caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't wait. Happy holidays to you two and the entire My So-Called Whatever community. Jill, we love you.
Thank you so much.
Jill also said we can come down there anytime.
Sweet.
We'll live in your car.
Yes. Yes, we will.
might be.
I'll bring my own car.
Might be a little rough, but hey, how about I just bring my how about we just go down in my RV and we'll just live down there.
Perfect.
Park it in your driveway.
Yep. If you don't mind.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Shitter's full.
Oh, sorry. You can't probably hear Brooke.
I know. I'm like talking from the side.
So let's look at these pictures.
All right, let's look at them.
Oh, my word. Look at all the games.
I know. Do you remember Hands Down?
No.
I remember Hands Down.
Operation. I never had any of these games.
I
only had Mr. Wiggly.
My parents still have the Operation game. Like the original, like the same one.
Whoa, look at the Strawberry Shortcake Garden House. I think I had that. I had that. Brooke, I have that. Oh, my word. That was one thing I did have.
The Garden House?
Because I can remember that. Yes.
I don't think I had that.
Press my fingers on the little things to make little patterns.
Little dents.
Yep. The Littles.
I loved.
Look at that.
Loved the Littles.
She had like a house. That's cool. Look at that
I
house.
didn't know that they had toys.
That's really cool.
I loved the Littles so much.
Oh, she's got, what's his name? What was that guy's name, the villain? The Strawberry Shortcake villain.
I can't remember his name. It's a very
oh my gosh, that looks
name.
like Mr. T.
It does. It looks just like Mr. T. I skimmed through
Merry
the pictures.
Merry Christmas, here's Santa and a Mr. T lookalike.
I skimmed through the pictures before I read the story, and I was like, what's Mr. T doing in that picture?
And that's an awesome Christmas card, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
I would have jumped right in that pool.
She's so cute.
Because see, I'm from Maine. And see, that water would have been perfect. A-OK.
Like bath water.
Yeah, it would. You know me. Well, hey, I used to jump in pools when it was May.
Yes, well, I think you still would.
Yeah, I definitely would.
I mean,
don't threaten me with a good time.
You go to my parents' house and it's cold in that pool sometimes.
I just go right in. I just go for it. Look at this Atari flashback.
I know, that's awesome.
Do they have Pitfall?
They have Pitfall. It's right there.
Where?
On the side.
Where?
Big Pitfall.
Oh, jeez.
It's right there. They have Frogger.
Yeah. I think I got Frogger later.
Guess what they don't have?
What?
E.T.
Hey, guess why? Because it sucked.
Yep.
All right. Well, those were some great stories.
Was awesome. Thank you so much for sharing,
you guys. Thank you, Jill.
Guys.
Thank you, Courtney. And thank you, Jenny.
Yes.
And then we shared our stories too. So, hey, listen. Okay? You guys, submit your holiday stuff. Submit your holiday memories. These were amazing. We get to look at all these awesome holiday memories.
Right.
And we get to
send a picture.
Yeah.
Send a story.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have one that you want to share from like the holiday season, send one from whenever.
Yeah. Pick a pick.
Pick a pick.
Pick a pick and talk about it like we did.
That's right. It's awesome. We love it.
Yeah. So
thank you so much.
Send them in, and yeah,
cool.
That's it. So
that was a quick episode.
Hey, that's a mini-sode for you.
That is a mini-sode. We've talked about doing mini-sodes,
and we finally did it.
Yep. So that was good.
So yeah, Brooke will be back next week.
Yep, and we'll be back on regular schedule. Although, to you guys, you wouldn't even know any difference. So,
no.
Because we've just recorded 4 episodes in one night.
Yeah.
So, how's that going?
Yeah, pretty good. I'm ready for bed.
All right, guys. So, thanks so much for listening, and we will see you next time.
We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.